Matte boxes. I can't tell you how many times I've heard YouTube creators and videographers say that they use them because they look cool, which totally misses the point, though, they do. Despite my frequent complaints about low contrast images in sunlight, I've resisted buying one because, frankly, they're absurdly expensive. A good one costs $300 or more. And they're cumbersome. They're awkward to pack, and they can significantly slow down your process if you don't normally use a rig with 15mm rails. With those two challenges, I was stoked to hear about the Tilta Mini Matte Box. The Mini Matte Box is just $100, which I still think is a little steep for a product that simply blocks the light, but it's compact and ultra lightweight. So, does it live up to expectations, and can you transform your images with it? Let's talk. Tilta makes it a point of pride to put together kits that give you everything you need in a minimalist, classy package, and the Mini Matte Box is no exception here. You've got your matte box, a completely detachable 15mm rail clamp, a rail in case you are missing one, and 4 attachment rings for different sized lenses up to 82mm in diameter. The flag is completely removable, and the tightening knob allows you to adjust the tension, not just lock and release. You attach the box to the ring and then screw the unit onto your lens, and then frankly, you're done. It's well made, nothing you want to kick around or stomp on, but it's not likely to break by accident under more normal conditions. The French flag is carbon fiber. The attachments are metal and the body itself is plastic. I don't have any issues with this design as it's extraordinarily light, coming in at under 5 ounces, which gives it an awesome advantage that I'll get to later. An advantage that can indeed transform the way you shoot and use a matte box. But first, let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Matte boxes are designed to block the light from hitting your lens, keeping your images sharp, contrasty, and colorful. The French flag design, which many matte boxes use, including the wildly overpriced Polar Pro, why? But the French flag design isn't the best at blocking light. The flag blocks direct sunlight, but only from above. Shoot sideways with a setting sun and you've got a direct hit on your lens. But more importantly, every surface reflects light. Light is bouncing into your lens from every angle, not just a direct hit from the sun. And that reflection creates refraction in the lens. It's a softer, gentler form of lens flare, only without the dreamy spots. But the result is a softer, gentler version of the same problem. A less contrasty, less sharp, less colorful image. That's why traditional matte boxes have flags on 3 sides to block the light. Now you can see the impact of this light here. So the first shortcoming of the Tilta is one that all matte boxes of this design share. A lot of filmmakers seem to be ignoring this issue, and it is true that the Tilta helps immensely with refraction. So it's not ineffective, it's just not the most effective approach. The other small shortcoming of the Tilta is that I'm not fond of the side entrance of the filter. It uses a 4x5.65 filter, which means I'll probably need to buy a new set of filters. But I probably won't buy filters because the side slot means that graduated filters are essentially useless. You're not able to adjust where the graduation occurs, which, is essential. If you're sliding a graduated filter into a fixed position, you don't know how to use a graduated filter. Now, you can use ND filters with this box, but it's probably easier just to attach those to your lens. Polarizers, again, easier on the lens. So the filter slot is a bit crippled. But again, this is an issue with every matte box in this design, regardless of the price. But let me get back to the potentially revolutionizing aspect of the Mini Matte. This box is so lightweight that you can attach your lens to the zoomy magnetic filter system. This system also lets you rotate the box and the single flag to block the light coming from other angles than simply above. You can also place a zoomy filter holder inside the matte box, and then you can stack another filter inside. This is pretty cool. Now, before anyone tries anything crazy and then gets mad at me, this is a magnetic system. It holds just fine to the lens, but if you knock your matte box or shake your camera all around, it is going to fly off. So if you use it this way, handle with extreme care. And if you've got to move around, either take off the box or attach it in the traditional way. So, do I recommend the Tilta Mini Matte Box, and who is it for? I think the better question is, when would I use it? The Tilta, just like other matte box systems, is great when you want to up your image quality and you have the time to attach it and work just a little bit slower, and when you're working in an exterior environment with quickly shifting light. The single flag system isn't great if you need the very best clarity. So if you're going to work on a high profile project, this may not be the best tool to use. Do I recommend it? Well, yeah. It's well made, well designed, useful, and easy to use. Let's see if that's enough to make it onto my lens this year.